Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles Minutes. Today's video is on who are you? So, I don't know, I was fortunate or whatever. I've kind of always known who I am from a very young age, and a lot of people I meet, this may be one of the hardest struggles they are is who are you? I think a lot of it comes from our early childhood development. That as children, we're kind of have an affinity for our parents, and we're indoctrinated to trust those who are caretakers. And everyone's always telling you, well, I'll tell you who you are, and this is who you are, and this is what you should do, and this is how you should act, and this is how you should behave, and you got rewards for doing what everybody told you to do, which may not be best for you. So I'm a father of three daughters, and I'm a doctor of chiropractic, and I don't tell my daughters they need to be doctors too, because I'm one. I support them in doing what is in their heart, and only their heart knows. I would almost call it like an intimate conversation with God or the universe. Like, you were created as a special being with special gifts, as a special entity that's unique, that's never been here before. There's never going to be another one. So I don't have a textbook on you. I told my oldest daughters, and all three of my daughters, say, look, I wasn't given a textbook when you arrived here. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your needs are. I don't know how best to take care of you. I need you to work with me. I mean, I'm your father. I love you. I support you. I just need to know what it is, what makes you come alive. What are you curious about? So that's one of the things that kind of determines who you are, is what are you curious about? What do you read about? I mean, that could be a hobby. From a young age, I was always interested in the physical body and health and psychology and human behavior and what makes people tick and why do they do what they do, and about love and about relationships and living in a healthy world where we can have fun. We can't really and play. How can we play and have fun and laugh and cut up and do all these things if you don't know who you are? You're not feeling good about yourself. You're feeling kind of insecure, and every little thing irritates you. So if we're out playing and having a good time and laughing, like, you hurt my feelings. Like, oh, I was just having fun. Like, I didn't know that was a problem for you. And all of a sudden now, you don't want to play anymore. Okay? So to play a big game, you have to be a big person, and it starts with who are you? So, what is it, that makes you come alive? I mean, um, do you know how to find peace within yourself? Like, do you have a special place to go? Maybe it's the ocean, maybe it's, a river, maybe it's the mountains. But that place is only there to remind you of what that feeling feels like, and then you take that feeling with you wherever you go. So you don't have to always go to that place, because if not, then you're kind of cut off from that peaceful feeling. You go to a certain place, go, oh, this is how I create peace within myself, and I take that with me. Oh, I can remember being at the mountain. I can remember that experience. So this way you can have peace. You create your peace and this is how you experience it for yourself. Um, you know, what else? I went out with this one girl, and she likes languages. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's fantastic. And she likes art, and she likes dance, and she likes classic literature. I'm like, these are all wonderful things. She likes working with the elderly and special needs kids. I'm like, that's do what you love to do. Do what you love to do, and love what you do. So if you do what you love to do and what you're curious about, what happens is you start to come alive, and you have this energy that keeps you going, because you're going to do more of what you love. You do more of what you love. You love what you do, and you do more of what you love. And your whole life starts to become play. Oh, I love it. I love what I do, and I do what I love. And you grow, and you grow, and you grow, and you grow. Now, if you're chasing the money, what happens is you may get the money, but you'll hate it. Oh man, I don't like this. And if you marry for money, hey, that makes you feel, I guess, okay, but underneath is, I'm not really in love with this person or this reality, and I'm not really doing what I really love to do. So sometimes life will teach you that you'll do something for the money or the wrong reasons, and you'll realize that's not me. A lot of mistakes are made, and those are fine because you realize that's not you. That's who you thought you are, but that's not you. So a lot of times you have to start cutting off, like, it's not that your parents didn't love you or your teachers didn't love you and all that stuff, but when someone says you need to do this and you need to do that and this is what you should do, where are they coming from? Is it a projection of themselves? Are they projecting their fear upon you? Are they trying to keep you safe and protected? That doesn't work. As a father, I protect my girls to a little degree, but my job is prepare them for life, not protect them from it, because life's going to come anyway. The only thing you can do at that point is avoid life. You have to start changing the whole world to make it safe for you to come outside. It's not going to work, dude. This world's a big place. But if I prepare you for life, you start learning to do what you love what you do. Read. What do you read about? What are you curious about? What intrigues you? What are you passionate about? Keep doing that, and you go, well, it doesn't make sense, and da 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 da. Like, don't try to figure it all out. The answers will come along the way. So, one book I'd recommend to everyone is the book called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Great book. So there's where you are and there's where you want to be, and in between is always this desert area. Like, you're going to step into the unknown. When you get to the end of yourself, you're going to feel like, oh, I'm so scared, I'm nervous, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. Well, you better look in your heart and what's the dream of your heart. You're going to need to get into that fuel of, I want this so freaking bad. I'll do whatever it takes, including walk out into that desert, walk out into the unknown. So you can only live where you're currently living with what you know. When you reach the end of yourself, that's where the growth is. It's called, the outside your comfort zone. And for you to step, you're going to have to look in your heart and like, I want this so bad that I'm willing to give what? My life for it. I'm willing to give up everything. So to leave your old world, it may cost you leaving some of your friends behind, because they're not really your friends anyway. Because if they really loved you, they would support and encourage you along this path. Like, hey, I want what's best for you, even if it means you leaving me. But the needy people and the clingers and the users, people are just using you, they don't want you to leave. They may make you feel guilty for leaving. Well, you're not leaving them. You're not really loving me. You're kind of attached to me, and you're using me to make yourself feel better. You're not trying to help me become my best self. You're dead weight. Cut it. So someone's guilting you and like, oh, I can't believe you're leaving me. Like, well, is it for my? And I'm not saying being selfish and narcissistic either. Like, if you got a family, don't run off and leave your family. But they should want your best. Everyone should support your highest good. So it's Dr. Wood trying to figure out who you are. Sometimes you have to leave your old world behind. You got to let go of some people. I know it's painful to say goodbye, but you're doing it because you're becoming your best self. And that's the best thing you give the world, is become your best self, because there's a better person in the world who's a better lover, and you're stepping into what you're designed to do, and you come alive, and that helps others come alive, and you just become that awesome person you were always designed to be. Have a great day.